Welcome to my very amateur video on lights and sound in the Bachmann Police egg liner. So I put in two switches. One is a master right under here that turns on the power, and the other one cycles the sound. And you can cycle through 4 different sounds and off, or turn on the sound and then just turn it off completely. All right, so underneath, what I've got going on are 2 on and off switches. Well, this one comes with the speaker system that cycles it, and this is the on-off switch. They now make these in black, so I would get a black one instead of a white one. And then I just hot glued the switches to the bottom of the frame, tucked them right in there, and ran the wires back in. So let's look inside. These are super easy to take apart. There's 4 simple screws right here. I'm trying to do this all with one hand, but that's all you have to do. So here's the inside. I'm not as good with clean wires as some of you guys are, but it works. Anyway, under here there's a little connector that while you're working on it, it helps to undo this connector right there off of that circuit board. Oh, you can't see it real well. That white one right there. And then you can take the top off and set it aside so it's easier to work on. Without all this stuff on here, you'll see that there are 2 simple screws right here and on the other side that lifts this white cardboard piece off so that you can separate that clip. I just have a 9-volt rechargeable battery in here. I thought it'd be neat someday to somehow put a connector on the bottom so that you could recharge it from below, but I never got around to doing that. And then I got the red and blue flashing lights, and I got the slow flashers because I thought they looked more retro than I was going for more of a retro look than the modern flashing ones. And all I did was I put little dabs of hot glue, and then I bent them straight up so they were it's about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom to where it's in the middle of the window, and then I just spaced them out, all 6 of them, around the various windows so that I got that. Talking about the speaker, I got this speaker, which is, let me grab a ruler. This is the 3-inch speaker. It has more sound. I first off bought this one, and I just wanted more sound, and this one gave more sound, and it's the biggest one they make that fits in there. And let me just show you how I wired it all up. As far as wiring goes, I just used some connector. I just soldered together some wires, used some shrink wrap tubing, and ran the power switch so that I can get the full off cut, and then powers to everything, the lights, and it also sends power to the switch, which is down below here, for the sound control. And then all of this just kind of back feeds up inside, and you can see that it's got some solid sound. And that's basically it. Now, I did this last June, and I haven't recharged the battery yet, and it's December 31st today, so it's lasted almost half a year, but I don't run it every day. But you could see that it only took me 5 minutes to take those 4 screws out and to replace this battery if I need to charge it up. And I probably will now that I have it open. But you need a 9-volt in order to run the sound, and that makes so there's really no room down below to put a 9-volt. I guess you could tap it if you had the right resistors. You could tap it off this lead coming up to the inside LEDs, but I just went easy with the battery power. So that's basically it. That's basically it, and I used a hair tie to hold the battery in place there. Keeps it pretty much, and it really wasn't too complicated. It's not the prettiest thing in the world on the inside, but from the outside it looks pretty cool. So good luck. It's a pretty easy project. I got all the LEDs from Evans Model Train software. Just want to make sure you get the ones that go with the 9-volt battery, so that, because the 3-watt you'd blow them out, or 3-volt you'd blow them out. So there you go. Good luck.